Hello, everybody. Welcome to my weird and wonderful world. And I'll get the news out of the way first before I get into the main subject. But of course, I cannot ever forget about my wonderful subscribers. So, Joseph226, you are my latest subscriber that I know about. So, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope that you are thoroughly entertained and I bring joy to your life. Absolutely. So, now, the first piece of news I want to get out of the way is I'll be sending, well, I'm going to be working on it. I'm going to be sending Glenn Calloway from the basement 3 or 4 drawings. Okay, pretty much like I sent Larry. They're going to be roughly the same size, probably as what I sent Larry. Maybe a little. Some of them might be a little bit bigger than what I sent Larry, but it's about the quality, not the quantity or how big it is. You'll see when you get them. But I have a few things that I have in mind to send you. Larry gave me a couple of tips of you should do this, this, and this, and I'm like, okay, okay. I think he'll love that, and it's going to be fun. I'm really looking forward to tackling these pictures. I will be doing so tonight because when I draw, I pretty much depending on the drawing, more or less my DNA is in that artwork. It's in there because sometimes if I'm with pencil crayon, I'll use my finger to rub it in to blend certain colors together and whatnot. Or even when I'm still like doing pen and ink stuff here, I still feel that my DNA is in that picture somewhere. Yeah, I put myself in there. All right, and so another piece of news is that last night I stayed up until about 5 o'clock in the morning to watch the total lunar eclipse. It was spectacular. I was watching it on time and date on my computer. I was also looking at it on YouTube with time and date on YouTube. But every keeping track of where it is, and then I poke my head. It was right from my window, just right here. I could see the whole thing. I didn't even have to go outside. It was a clear night, perfectly visible the whole time. Yeah, it was cool watching the whole. I love watching astronomical stuff. On April 8th, okay, coming up next month, it's going to be the year anniversary of when I went to see the Great North American solar eclipse that went right that well, yeah, it'd be from this side here, and just say if this screen here represented North America, it came down from like this from the states and worked its way up until it hit like say that's New Brunswick here by this little so yeah, that here would be New Brunswick. It came up and yeah, and I was in Rishabukto and was able to see a little over 4 minutes of totality. Never forget that. I'll be talking about that next month around the 8th for sure. Absolutely. Also, I was going to go live today, but I kind of had to do some errands in that. I still got a little bit of errands to do tomorrow, but tomorrow definitely I want to go live. I'm also going to be trying to meet up with my friend too, but that doesn't matter. Regardless of what I'm doing, I want to go live outside because it's going to be like plus 13 Celsius, so that's pretty warm compared to spring is pretty much almost already here anyway. So I want to bring my phone with me and I'm going to do some not just filming and posting later, but I'm going to go live. I want to go live a lot more often for sure and let you get used to me going live. But like I said, at least once a month, I want to do a live stream. Absolutely get used to that and everything. All right. So talking about physical media, I've been doing some cleanup around here with this and that. So actually, I coming back to the artwork for a moment. Okay, I dug this out of the back of my closet and If you don't recognize this, it's of course Damaged Justice for Metallica, but the artist who does it goes by the name of Peshead. Don't know how well you're going to see it, but he signs it on the. You see it kind of on the bottom here on that piece of tape. It says Pushead, and he was in a punk band called Septic Death, which I have on cassette here somewhere, or I had it on my computer at one point, but I don't know if I have that anymore. But yeah, my style for art and that is highly influenced by Pusshead. I love his artwork, so I was it's an inspiration. So okay, let's get into physical media. Like like I want to show you this. Okay, I got a couple of little things I want to say about when it comes to like the difference between physical media and listening to something on Spotify. But when I hold these, okay, this is there's a deal hiding in the Black Sabbath. So my new Black Sabbath. Oh, good thing there's a carpet there. I want you to look how beautiful that looks on the spine. There's something about holding it and being able to feel that and knowing that this is mine. I find for me the quality is superior to listening to it in my stereo, and and okay, I know like for example, oh, I gotta take this out here. I should have gotten this earlier. For example, I had sent I had sent a Spotify playlist of this album to Larry Graves for his Patreon for the album review. I mean, and he was going to give it an 8.5, but he ended up giving it a 7.5 because he didn't like the production quality of it. But I play that again in my headphones, listen to the whole thing, and I don't know. Maybe it just I don't notice it. I can't tell either way, but it sounds good to me. I think I like for me I like the guitars. And yes, the guitar kind of overpowers the vocals and all that, but to me it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. It doesn't take away from the theme of this album, the whole concept because it is a concept album from first to end. Is the only one they did, okay? If you think it sounds better, they did. You can find it on YouTube. They did a full live version of this album, and it rocks. If you think that's going to be a better quality sound performance, if to watch the live from YouTube, because it really does sound great too, and you should maybe check that out instead and give this another chance. Really, because I guarantee this will grow on you. You got to look past that bad production quality, which I don't personally see, especially when listening to this in the earphones, like the actual album. No, I don't know. I don't see it. So, but I understand. But I say just give it another shot, okay? Yeah, I mean, okay, look how beautiful they look, the spines of that. Not necessarily talking about that one because it's a jewel case, but these remastered digipacks, I find them so beautiful and so like I find the design of those so well done. I really love them. And not it's not the and these are not the inserts where it's so digipack that you have to slide it in. No, this they still maintain the main secure aspect of the digipack, I mean, of the jewel case, the main area. It's the hybrid I call it, and I think this is beautiful, beautiful. I mean, listening to this in the headphones at night there, with the special stuff, yeah, it just heightened it so much, so much. I love that I bought these. It just yeah, that physical media. I don't know, okay. When it comes to Spotify and I use Spotify, but I only use it for research and investigation only. very sparse and sporadically, and just of course to give Larry Graves the file so he can listen to it on his Patreon. So yeah, so that's I only use it for that because because anytime if you're doing it to listen to albums, okay, if you're using Spotify just to listen to albums, you're feeding the algorithm. You're telling the algorithm what it might think you want, and it'll give you all these other suggestions. Yes, it opens up your mind to music and everything, but again, should you only use it for research and investigation. Instead of feeding it, you should go where the real nourishment is. This is the real nourishment, and you should be feeding off of this, off of the physical media, because then you're going to be getting nourished from that. Yeah, so just sample. You can sample little bits and bytes here and there on Spotify, but when it comes to really getting your fill, to digesting properly, it's this is health food. This is health food, compared to Spotify. I consider Spotify kind of, the fast food. It's still healthy enough for you, but it's fast food, and you should always look at it as that. That's my analogy. I mean, I love this. I love this that look, it's not in there because it's in my player. I was playing it, and I'm going to be playing it again before I put it back in, you know and I do like it. I am liking it more. It'll be interesting to see my rankings in that when I do another Spark September in September. Okay, and that is again listening to each album per every day and doing a small review on that. Yeah, so I'll be doing that again, and I need to get more. I need to order some more Sparks off of Amazon or wherever I can get it. If I can find a more direct source to be able to get their albums from them directly, I probably would love to do that. I probably need to look in that. But again, when it comes to that my love and obsession for physical media, I was like, I was thrilled to get this when Renee popped that out from behind the counter and said, "Hey, that that came in. Do you want it?" Yes. And then, of course, the wonderful Robert Harris sending me these, and even though that one of the cases is a little bit broken, I don't care. Just that I have these, and it's the content inside that matters the most. As much as I do love the packaging, I do love the green and red, and even with these, I played this, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. It yeah, it is what it is, and I like it. I do like it. I will be doing more of a review. I still haven't played this yet. I still haven't played the Cheap Thrills yet, but I'm getting to that, and that's why I'm kind of holding off on buying CDs this weekend. I'll buy more CDs next weekend because I just need time to catch up on playing what I bought so far or gotten in the mail so far. Still, thank you. And my point is, even in this packaging form, because that's not the original packaging, I'm sure something happened to the digi cases and he decided, I'm just going to fold it up in the right way. Even in this form, I'll still cherish them. It makes them a little bit more of a unique packaging ideal in many ways, and I love it. I love it. It's a great solution. You still have all the artwork you need without the cumbersome of a broken jewel case, which I'm sure that's what they originally came in. So I like it. I love it. I love it. All right, I think I talked enough. I just needed to gush a little bit about physical media because whether it comes vinyl or even cassettes, I'm really appreciating that physical holding it, the physical tactileness, and my love and obsession for CDs. I've been rearranging CDs around here. Let's see if I can't show you quickly. I gotta bring it around. Can see? I already got another rack there, already ready. I've been changing things around. I gotta put this the other way. Sorry about the camera angle. I'll get it in the right position. If you can see down there in the bottom, I put all the Beatles and then all the AC/DC that I had in my side rack next to me in down there in those I still have one more box to fill up, but that leaves me so much room. Let's put the camera back. But that gives me so much more room on my side here. That's where when I put my black Sabbath. Oh, I had forgotten one. Yeah. So so yeah. So when I put them back, I put all my because there's my Aussies. Then I put my Black Sabbath next to that, and at the bottom there will be the Dio. Keep that all together. I put all my King Gizzard had been above my stereo across the up there. It was all up there, but I put them all close by. So now all my taking out the Beatles, I put all my King Gizzard there. And of course, I got my Doors and my Alice Cooper, but that may be relocated to somewhere else soon. And then now I got a whole other drawer ready for some new CDs when I get it. I still got a lot of room to put CDs, and I want to fill up every nook and cranny. And that rack there holds about another 300 CDs. So I'm still well equipped. Okay, I think that's it for me. I'm gonna let you go now before I start babbling too much there. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do. I will greatly appreciate it and love you forever. Do not ever be afraid to hit that like button for either me and a message to Glenn Calloway. Get Larry Graves to teach you how to put the heart and and your channel heart and thumb up the commenters like me and others. It really adds a special touch, and it actually because when you put a thumbs up on yours, okay, on it makes people want to put even more of a thumb up on you, so it adds to the algorithm, so you're doing yourself a favor by always giving a thumbs up to the people who comment to you. So you should continue to do that more. I don't see you doing that at all. You just respond and that's about it, which I love that you respond to my comments. That's always a nice touch. But yeah, it would be even a little bit cooler if you could hit the thumbs up on our comments and hit the heart thing for your channel. All right, I said enough. So everybody, be safe, take care. I will see you on the flip side, and I always comment back whenever I see your comments. So comment and have a great day, evening, morning, night, or afternoon, wherever you may be. Peace, everybody.